Hi guys, and welcome to another one of my Idle Heroes streams. Today I will be talking about Trial of Champions in the arena. What's the best strategies, good people to hit, and just overall strategy on how to do that. I'll also be doing probably 40 summons, and I can almost guarantee at least one 5-star summon. Well, maybe. We'll see. Wish me luck. Um, so, gonna wait for a few minutes for the people that want to watch me live, and then we're gonna get started. While we're waiting to get started, currently I am level 105, number 1 in server 18, staying strong, and working really hard to stay there. It's definitely a challenge at times. The best way to stay there is just to always keep leveling, always keep trying, always keep fighting. I also want to shout it out that if you're on server 18, we are Guild ID 133, Night's Watch. We have a very simple goal in our guild. That is to be number 1 in the game. We're already number 1 in the server. We have all the most powerful people in the server, or most of the most powerful people. We are looking for a few more powerful hitters on server 18 to join us. Simply message myself, the Legend 27, or MH Silver to join up. How's it going, Adrian? Adrian! To join up, and let's see what we can make happen. I guess I'll buy some gems, so that way we'll have enough for summons. It looks like I'm going to have enough for, what did you do, 44, like 60 summons or so. So, should get some good stuff. We'll see. Alright. It's almost time to start talking about this. I'm going to remind everybody again. Yes, I do lift. I lift up my phone. I lift up the remote. I lift up double cheeseburgers. Pretty much everything. As another reminder, guys, the link for my stream is always tinyurl.com/idleheroes2. Also, we're debating on adding a second guild to our main guild of Night's Watch. Message me if you're interested in joining a sister guild to us. The benefits, I don't know the answer to that. If you get 10k VIP points, I think it just doubles the gems, and it actually gives you 14,000 gems the first buy because they give you a 2,000 bonus. But anyways, so starting a second guild, which should be cool, for weaker players and for the powerful players to possibly get more raid boss of points. We're going to be doing some tests tomorrow to see if it works like that. Alright, so it's time. Trial of Champions. When we look in here, the first thing you're going to notice is next to everybody's name is there's a server. We've got every server in the game is on here. Okay? Normally the tops are the earlier servers, And server 4 and server 8 almost always seem to be at the top for some reason. And everything. I don't know why. You'll just always see somebody from server 4 and somebody from server 8 near the top. Especially near the end. Alright, when you're setting up your defense, it's important to remember that the bottom line of people can't be seen. So when you're setting up your defense, the first two can be seen by everybody, and then the third line can't be seen at all. It's a question mark for everybody that tries. So you can either hide something there, just put your crappy players there. It's really up to you. When I build my defense, I put my weakest players, or my strongest players in the first one, my second strongest in second, and then my third strongest in the third one. No matter what, you always want to have at least one level 100 or one high level character in each line. A lot of the people, what they'll do is they'll do 2 power lines, and then they'll do 1 line with all level 1 people. So you definitely want to have all 3 lines have a power hitter. Me, I have quite a few power hitters, so all 3 of my lines have power hitters in them, so I'm able to do that. So I put my first strongest first, my second strongest second, and then my weakest guys down at the bottom. It's pretty simple. A lot of people, if you want to be like really kind of like tricky, you'll do like your second strongest first, a few strong ones in your second one if you can afford it, like some like kind of a trick one, and then your very strongest line be your third one. Because nobody can see it, it's always a surprise, and normally when people attack, they'll use their strongest team first, their strongest team second, and then the third one is their weak people, or their second weakest people. So, by you putting in the strong people at the bottom, you're almost guaranteed 1 win a lot of times. So, and to win on this, you have to win 2 out of 3 of the hits. So when I attack, like I said, I will do, here, I'll show you one of my attacks. It'll show you the full power level over here on the left-hand side, right next to their name. So like Trill at the top, he's 349,000 total power level. I'm 397. That can be very tricky because, like I said, sometimes they'll have, it only takes 2 powerful lines to make that 300 power. 300,000 power, 400,000 power. The third line can be completely weak. So when I battle, I put my weak guys first because I don't want to try to hit their... They almost always put their power players in the first line. The enemies do. So I put my weak guys first, and then I put my really heavy hitters second and third. Just so that way it's a more likely of a chance for me to win. So this guy, you can tell with his power level for the characters that he's got there, he was definitely going to destroy me. He had his level 200 Walter. What? That's crazy. That's like my Walter. A level 180 D'Antillion and a Faceless. I didn't really stand a chance versus him. Even if I would have put my strongest group there, my strongest group would have probably lost. Or it would have been a good fight, to say the least. Even though I have a level 200 Walter myself, he's got a 200 or 180 D'Antillion, which is definitely better than mine. Dragon Slayer, which is just 180. D'Antillion is way better than Dragon Slayer. I'm working on my D'Antillion though. I have a level 140. You're about to see. You can see my team as it hits. This looks like his power group, or his second most powerful group. So, hopefully I'll be able to take these guys out, which is pretty much guaranteed at this point. Especially now that my Walters and Dragon Slayer is just versus his Balrog. Balrog doesn't stand a chance versus... That wasn't a hard fight. And then, like I said, here's a prime example. They put their, weak players in there last, and they got smashed on that last one. If I'd have lost that last one, I would have lost the whole battle. But because the strategy that I used, see, if I'd have put my first powerful versus his most powerful, or however way I would have done it, a lot of times I would have lost that one if I would have tried to power hit it at first. Let's try this hash hippie. So this may or may not be his powerful group up here up front. Looks like some level 100s. So, and I really need to put a real power player in my group, but I just haven't had the chance to yet. I'm working on it. And then his second, that looks like his... Can't really tell. This guy might have just made like an even run where he spread all his powerful people out evenly, which is a bad strategy because then if they have two powerful teams, you're going to get smashed. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want all your most powerful people split up between two teams and then one weak team. Because if they've got two power teams and you guys are close in level, their two power teams are going to wipe out your two average teams. You know what I'm saying? You get it. You guys aren't stupid. So it looks like I'm going to win here as well. Dantalion and Faceless versus a Mirage and a Dominator. It's pretty much no contest. So that's the basics of this, guys. It's, really simple. You always look for people that are weaker than you but have high points, so that way you score higher. There's no reason to try to search out powerful people. You can win based on, always searching out weaker people and just attacking more. If you find somebody that you can beat pretty easily and they have a high power level, or they have a high score, keep on hitting them. Search for them. Keep hitting refresh. It's free to do a refresh, Search, and keep hitting that same person over and over and over again. If you find somebody that's really high up there and, you know for a fact that if you re-attack them, you can find out a strategy to beat them, do that, You don't have to be able to beat the most powerful guy. You just have to attack enough people to where you get more points than the most powerful guy. For example, in server 18 where I'm at, there's plenty of times where other people are number one in the arena. Even though nobody in our server can beat me, there's plenty of times that other people are number one in the arena because they fight everybody else instead of me. And that's what you got to do in, arena, Champions Arena, because everybody is going to be able to beat you in here. There's going to be plenty of people that can beat you in here. I'm not anywhere close to the most powerful in this one. So many people are going to be able to beat you. So you just have to find those people that you can beat and just work your way up, slowly but surely, And I'm number one in Champions. And you can see there's people that, Here, I'll show you me losing once. I'll find somebody that I know can beat me. Let's try Archimedio. You saw that was his most powerful. Now, my second most powerful versus... Or my most powerful versus second most powerful, who's probably still going to smash me. You see that level 200 Dantalion there? Yeah, it's almost no contest here. See, I'm not even going to make it to round 3 on this guy. But see, now I lost all that. And there was no reason for me to have to lose that, Because I could have just as easily found somebody else and gone that way. And I just gave him a 40-point swing. It doesn't matter for me for, losing that 40 points because I'll come back and make it later. And I won't end up in top 5 and then try again. I'll end in top 10, but if I go to number 1, these people will search and find me out. They'll look for me specifically, and they'll mash you down. They'll smash you over and over and over again. So, it depends. It's a level 6 is definitely worth it. You know, you're not going to do anything without 6 stars in this game. 5 stars will only get you to like what 40, 50k power level. Don't throw away good. One of the bigger tips I can give you is don't throw away good monsters. You know, just to get a 6 star. You know, if you've got like, for example, say you're trying to make a bait or something like that to a 6 star, and you happen to have, you know, you're nowhere close, but you happen to have a spare Aiden 5 star. Do not feed him into bait. You know, don't feed him into anybody. Don't throw him away. You know, save him back. Even if it takes you longer to get to that 6 star, you definitely want to save the top tier heroes. In my next video, I'm going to go through each individual heroes, like each individual type, and I'm going to point out all the best people for the different things that they're good at, and I will show you what exactly you shouldn't be eating or throwing away. No matter what. Even if it would make you get a 6 star right now or a 7 star right now, it's going to hurt you way worse down the line, you know? It's not worth it. So, hold on, sweetheart. Daddy's doing something, okay? Go get mommy. Alright, here we go for our summons. Alright, first 10 summons. Wish me luck, guys. All 3 stars other than one garbage 4 star. Sucks. Let's try a crystal summon. 3 4 stars, getting better. Two 4 stars. Come on, guys. Wish me luck. Here we go. Ah, Bade, really? That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna buy some more crystals just because I'm so close to getting the free 5 star. What more summon did I get the free 5 star? Alright. What you gonna get? What you gonna give me? A Bleaker? Really? So you can see, you can summon a lot of stuff and still end up with garbage. Alright, now what I need to do is get resources. So I'm gonna check out the casino. See if I can't land on a 240k real quick. Within a couple tries. Gonna do 100 casino spins. And you guys remember when you're doing the casino spins, you're always looking for getting the 3 shiny things or whatever. That's 1, 2, 3. That was a good spin. Then you move on to the next one. I'll probably never make VIP 11. They make it way too expensive. It's 1. 2. I'll get the third one here. What's left? It's the good one. Alright. I really would like to see... Yeah, this one's where I'll finish off at. One minute, please. My daughter's freaking out. So, almost finished here. Oh, I'm gonna have to get one more thing of crystals real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Gonna do one more group of spins. Could definitely use the resources. Alright. I'm looking for 160k gold and 100k at least in the green gas. In the market, I always buy, well, summon scrolls definitely. And this is where I'll end. 240k minerals, I'll finish off here. All the rest of my stuff will go here. This is too perfect for money. No matter what I end up getting from here, I'll finish here. I might even buy again, just because you never get the 240k gems. And 45 dust. This is a perfect one for resources. Casino, I use more than anything else for resources because it's the best source for them. And I can always use a death guy. A Lutz. He'll just be food, but he's good food. And then I'll save the rest of my Google Play credit for the next event. I won't buy gems again. What do I got left? 278. Like I said, resources is the goal here. The best resources I ever got in one like wheel was 240k gold and 150k gas. Spent like 300 chips on that one. You just can't give that up when it happens. See, that was a perfect spin. I love the spins that end up like that. That's 0.75 mil. That's almost a mil for even the crappy spins. You know, that's a mil right there. So. I just got a crap load of crappy 4 stars. I'll check the marketplace before I finish. Oh, it's telling me to do one more spin, guys. You guys saw that, right? It gave me casino chips. I think it's linked to level. Because I used to get 80Ks, and like 80K was my best, and then it started giving me 160s, and then it started giving me 240s. So. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. And that's the end of my stream for today. Bye. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, these videos, and I will keep making them. Don't forget, Server 18, Night's Watch. If you're a top hitter, come join us. If you're a weaker player, we do have spots. We are going to have spots for you in our second guild. More than likely going to be something to do with Night's Watch or something like that, like soldiers of the watch or something like that. So we'll figure it out. Thanks again. Bye.